guard, at 6'6", number 3, Quentin Richardson. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 20, Marco Yaric. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 42, Elton Rand. The other forward position, at 6'6", number 50, Corey Maggette. Doc Rivers is the head coach for your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Clippers.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Hill, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. And early in the season, Clark, rotations getting settled. How important do you think it is to have players who really embrace their roles on that team?
You know, I think it's a combination of accepting and embracing your roles, really relishing what it is you're to do and to star in what your particular role is, and finding that out oftentimes is a work in progress even throughout the season.
And probably managing maybe some disappointment if you aren't in the role you thought you were going to be in.
Well said. Exactly right.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Hill against Maggette. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Clark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game do you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much. But when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Lou. The pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And you look out there at the Magic, one of the taller teams in our league.
And, you know, that's a philosophical bent for the front office. They want long, athletic players. Draft guys with great length and then develop their strength and skill level. And I actually kind of like that approach. Have a philosophy, stick to it, and be true to it.
Richardson gets a wide open look and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Lou. Out to the right wing. Here's Howard. The 17-footer goes down. Now here's Richardson. Passes it to Keenan. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From the stripe. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lou, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Clippers leading by 4. Brand outside. Excellent D from Howard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Right side Hill. And that one is hammered home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Richardson outside. Over McGrady. And the Clippers miss again. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Lou. McGrady left side. Over Kaman. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Hill against Maggette. A putback. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Brand. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 18 points a game, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Here's Jaric. No good again that time.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's McGrady. Lets it go from deep. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Clippers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Maggette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And the rejection by Brand. Al Richardson, he's got 5. Pass to Brand. To the wing on the left. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. McGrady against Brand. And the rejection by Brand. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Howard in the post. Covered by Brand. In the corner, it's Richardson. He's looking for Brand and finds him. To the wing right side. Kaman with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Clippers trail by 4.
And you talk about the best defensive head coaches in the league. Steve Clifford has to be on that short list.
I would agree with you, partner. I mean, his teams play hard, they play smart, they play with discipline, and that usually is a reflection of the coach, and a good one.
Here's Jaric. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Hill passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Magic getting the bucket. The dish now to Richardson. Outside, Simmons. Here's Jaric. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
McGrady passes to Lou. Simmons against McGrady. Lays it up off the glass. McGrady's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here's Dooley. Here's the pass to House. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 18-4 run. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Magic shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Williams off the inbound pass, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How he did last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball and minimize mistakes.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Wilcox dishes to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here for 3. Dueling, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Magic leading by 9. Here's Giracek, and he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Passes it to Dueling. Shot clock at 5. Over Gooden. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. He has 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Kicks it to Dueling. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Magic leading by 12. Here is Bogans. Feeds it to Gooden. Over Simmons. Shot by Gooden is no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Williams. Guarded closely. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter. You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Here's Dueling. He's guarded by Williams. Dueling. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Bogans. Pulls up on the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Gooden. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so here's Orlando. Orlando leading by 8. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Hunter, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Bogans. A shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Dooling the pass to Wilcox. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now, here's Gooden. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Clippers trail by 8. Here is House. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The shot's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Williams can't get it to go. And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Pass to House. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gooden. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots, and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboard, as does Joel Embiid.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Now the pass to Hunter. Back to Williams. Here's to Clark. It's deflected. And it's Hunter with the jam. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For 3, Dooling. Rebound by the Magic. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Chicago. Williams passes to Bogans. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Drobniak, and they pick up 2. Magic leading by 8. Now here's Williams. "11 feet away. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Dooling. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dooling's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Williams. From the corner. And Bogans gets it to go. He's got 5. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to House. Dishes to Maggette. Pass to Dooling. Clock is at 3. Fires for 3. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The wing jumper off target. The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket for Maggette.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The dish to Maggette. Shoots it. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here are the Magic now after the Clippers pick up 2. McGrady against Brand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Richardson, the bounce pass. Maggette against Hill. Now Maggette. No good there. Orlando leading by 8. Kaman with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No good from Maggette. The Magic have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And that one's good. McGrady.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Clippers trail by 10. Richardson outside. Maggette outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Kaman. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. From about 19 feet. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Kaman. And he can't hit the second. Magic leading by 9. Releases. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Hill has it in the corner. And it's Hill with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Maggette. The Magic getting the bucket. Out left to the wing. Kaman finds Richardson. Here's Jaric. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Stolen by Maggette. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Second chance shot. And it's Kaman missing. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now, here is McGrady. 14 points for him. Fires from 14. And that one goes long. Clippers trail by 13. Richardson outside. Over McGrady. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Richardson. Poke loose. Over to the left wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Brand's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the pass to Kaman. Inside. Gooden with the rebound. Orlando leading by 11. Down low. That one doesn't drop. Kaman with the defensive effort. Richardson outside. Here's Jaric. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, Orlando shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. They get it back. Good. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. The Magic have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The free throw drops for Gooden.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by Howard.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. And McGrady drops them both. Here is Brand. No points in the game yet for him. Gooden with the steal. Richardson against Hill. A minute 50 left in the first half. The Magic again can't hit. Clippers trail by 15. To the paint. Gooden with the steal. McGrady outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's the Clippers now. After the Magic pick up 2. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lou to the inside. And it's Gooden with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Orlando. No good from Simmons.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Magic leading by 16. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Williams with the block.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Hunter with it. Wilcox on him. Williams looking over the floor. Overdueling. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Orlando out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq, and out in front at the half is Orlando. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what do you think?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game.